What's going on, guys? My name is Screaming Banshee and welcome back to part 2 of Fable 2. We have just grown into a fine young adolescent woman, and I am gonna give you all the tips and tricks to play and advance yourselves in Fable 2. And if you are not here for all the tips and tricks to advance in Fable 2, I hope you just enjoyed the content in general. I love Fable 2, like I said in the previous episode. One of my all-time favorite games. You can't fault it.
Back at school, somehow lodged into a tiny desk, despite still inhabiting his...
So, like, it's fairly simple, besides you get to kick some chickens. But just follow the trail around, it'll take you to your destination. It's like, oh no. Hopefully we can get through this video without it fucking up. Rusty longsword. A lot of people shall meet their doom. So basically it's just giving you all the basic necessities that you'll need to start the game. A spade so you can dig up treasure, a sword, and a crossbow. My first tip of the day actually is, you see this property is technically yours, although I think it's given to you by Teresa. It doesn't give you a lot of money. I'm going to tell you that. But a great way to earn money in Fable 2 is just to buy a bunch of property and just rent it out, because then you're always having income coming in and you barely have to do any work. And even like when you're offline, it does still accumulate. So I'd recommend buying as many property as you can and just renting it out. It's up to, I'll rent this. It won't, like I said, this property won't give you a lot of money, but if you start buying more, especially more expensive ones, you'll start getting more income coming in. So as you can see, I've just decided that I want to rent it out. I want to adjust the rent. So as it says, setting it low is an act of purity, but setting it high can be seen as an act of corruption. Ideally, I would put it at no more than 75%. People will still be unhappy with that 75%, but 50% is perfectly fine. They won't hate you, but they won't love you either. But we're not meant to be in this world to be loved by everyone. We're always going to annoy someone. So just remember that in real life and in game. Off to Teresa we go!
Now come with me.
Yes, Teresa.
Open the gate! Good luck.
Good luck. Oh, sorry, Teresa.
Take this.
What are you giving me? The Bower Lake Tomb Seal. I'll show you where you need to go for that.
It's a powerful artifact, the kind of which all heroes once carried. It will grant you access to places others cannot go. It will also allow...
Because we are heroes.
...when necessary. Now, look down towards the lake.
That's where you're going, essentially.
To enter that tomb. In its darkest depths lies the Chamber of Fate.
Why are you walking like that?
When you come out again, you will be stronger, much stronger.
I'm already a strong, independent woman. I don't need no man. Boom. There is actually a chest down here, so in case you miss it. Boom. And just like, see, I already knew before the dog. That's how well I know this game. Economy value necklace. You can just sell that for a cheap amount. Let's go for a swim, boy. What do I call you, Steve? Steve, and there's also a key behind this little... It's not a hut because there's a lot... I'm going to say tomb. It's more of a tomb than a hut. Make sure you can... This is the first key of, I think, 50 silver keys across the map. I might set up a video of where you can find all 50 of them if I can get round to it. Boom. Just to show you, is there a map? The map isn't great, but hopefully you'll know it's roughly in this vicinity. Where you first start, where you first need to go. Let's unlock the doors to the tomb. where we will learn to become heroes together. Don't be scared, boy. Oh, I was gonna give you some love and affection. Doesn't matter. I'll do it when we're inside. Steve! See, look, he's scared! Steve, don't be scared. Steve! No, stop walking away from me, Steve! 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 There we go, Steve. Good boy. Who's a good boy? You're the good boy.
Don't be alarmed. I'm speaking to you through the guild's. You will
Contemporary
need to
technology.
Continue. Don't worry. The water at the bottom will break your fall.
Oh, I mean, you've only just figured out you're a hero and you still have the balls to just jump down there. It's some scary stuff, man. Again, I do not like heights. I do not want to jump down those heights. Nah. Oh, dog, you just survived that fall and you're scared again. Don't worry, Steve. It's okay. We're Gucci. The first battle scene against the giant beetles of doom. Let's go! LOL. So, as you can see, like when I'm killing these beetles, you're getting like all these orbs. The blue ones is from when you've used your sword. The yellow is from where you've shot, and the red is from when you've used your magical skill powers. The green ones is just general, like, I think death orbs, I'm gonna call it. But we won't get to, I won't get to show you the red orbs just yet. Oh, and here's the second key. A second silver key that you can find, which is inside the little tomb thing from where the first key was. Boom. We are doing awesome. Thank you, Steve, for helping me out there. Great start to the game. Let's go, little sparrow. Boom! Boom! So you see how there's green orbs coming out and yellow ones? Now watch when I use my knife. There, we got a blue orb. And that will accumulate and you'll start to be able to use those for upgrades. So whether that's your fighting abilities, your shooting abilities, your dodging abilities, or your willpower, which is your magic abilities. We're back to it. This game keeps crashing on me, man. Okay. So I'm just gonna have a bit of a nosy before we do anything. See? Before you do anything like that, turn left and you'll find this chest. And hopefully, all your wildest imaginations will come true. No, it's just a children's health potion. Okay. So for the next part of Fable 2, what you're going to have to do is see where this blue orb is. As Teresa says, you're going to have to shoot it. Don't have to aim or anything, just press Y. And it'll automatically do it for you. But here's another little advice for anyone who's just starting the game. You see this? Oh no, I was wrong. We'll ignore that bit. So usually when there's like a little whirlpool, I guess you can call it. Maybe it's just dripping water. It means that it's a diving location, and you might have been able to like dive to collect some more treasure. I know, dog. I found it before you. Better than your rusty longsword. Well, if it's better, I am one to take it. But how heavy is it? That's... Oh, it's quite heavy. Oh, it's not too bad, though. I'll take it! It looks like what one of those hobs will use that you'll see a bit later in the game. Except it's probably a lot bigger than the hobs themselves. Beetles, you are no match for me! Ah! But Fable 2 is essentially what I grew up playing when I had the Xbox 360 back in the day. I mean, I've always been like a Call of Duty player. Like, no, I won't say I'm professional or anything like that. But this is one of my most memorable games. Brendan's Diary. This appears to be a page from Explorer's Diary recording the details of an expedition into this cave. Third day, my hand is shaking from exhaustion, but I must remain vigilant. I almost nodded off last night as we camped around the fire, but still managed to keep an eye on Eric and Drake. Drake? The singer? I've seen the greedy glimmer in their eyes. They mean to take the treasure, to make the treasure theirs. Perhaps it is time to make use of the poison. Oh, Jesus. You're trying to kill your buddies? What if the buddies are just wanting to survive like you? How can you know? Oh, there's another body. Probably another diary. This might be Eric or Drake that we were talking about. Eric's letter. The unposted letter was written by a member of the expedition of treasure hunters. Dearest Harriet, our voyage into the entrails of Bower Lake has taken a turn for the worse. I only hope I survive to see daylight again. You were right about Brendan and Drake. They are selfish brutes conspiring behind my back, plotting my murder so that they can keep the treasure to themselves. But fear not, my love, for I plan to poison their water supplies while they sleep. Soon we shall be rich forever. Feverishly yours, Eric. I mean, why couldn't you just talk to each other? And also, only heroes can survive Lake Bower Tomb. But still, you were all suspicious that you were going to go behind each other's backs, so you all killed each other. And Drake! I guess it can't be the singer if he's dead. Drake committed suicide, wow. On this tattered piece of paper are the last words of one Drake Morton, explorer and treasure hunter. A man can only be pushed so far before he breaks. 5 nights without... 5 nights at Freddy's! No, sorry, that was just triggered. I was triggered. 5 nights without sleep while those villains schemed behind my back. Losing a foot to a giant beetle. How do you lose a foot to a giant beetle? They're so easy to kill. That never-ending attack of hiccups. I mean, I hate the hiccups. Well, it was all worth it, for I have found it. Yes! The treasure is mine. Who knows what great hero made use of this magical gem? All I know is that neither Brendan nor Eric will ever get their hands on it. I am planning to poison them both tonight. Then I'm throwing the gem into the lake and poisoning myself too. Just in case nobody makes a fool out of Drake Morton. Okay. What? Does he actually have a missing foot as well? No, his feet are still there. Madness. I thought a giant beetle bit off his foot. I don't want to go down there. 9! Gems. So, just following the trail, trying to find my way out of this place. Oh, there's more beetles. They're not, like, scary or anything. They're just a nuisance. Obviously. But basically, the whole... Oh, so that... I don't know, euphoric, bright light right there demonstrates that you're eligible to upgrade. I'm not sure if you can upgrade yet, can you? You should be able to. Yeah, so if you go into your abilities... Oh, it doesn't even let me yet. We're just too ahead of the game right now. But the whole point of going through Lake Bower Tomb is to ensure that... There we go, we can upgrade again! Is to ensure that we have magical abilities. So, by the end of this video, hopefully... My favorite one is to raise the dead. Hopefully we'll be able to raise the dead. That's what my aim is. And here we are. We're getting ever so close. Boom! Boom! You gotta be quick on this one, otherwise it will revert back. And once you've done that, so I think it goes shoot, and then you gotta melee, and then shoot again, and this door should open for you. Open sesame! Open sesame seeds! It's always good to like veer off away from where the trail's telling you to go, because that's where you're gonna find most of the treasure. You don't find the treasure by following the trail all the time. You've got to veer off. Like that. But also, you got to be aware that there might be things defending the treasure. I miss my sword though. The sword is a lot lighter.
Those green orbs hold the knowledge and experience of the creatures that you kill.
Yes, you've already told me this, Teresa. We know. Children's health potion. Is there more treasure, boy? Take me to your treasure. Search. Hero of Oakvale. This is one of many written books who do each dreaded Jack of Blades, that there are more conflicting reports regarding the hero's life. Books are actually an awesome tool if you can find like training books. I mean, stuff like the Tattered Spy you don't really need to read about. You can if you want. You're more than welcome to, obviously. But you can get like training books so you can upgrade your dog's treasure hunting abilities or his attacking abilities so he's better when you're under attack and he'll help defend you. And you can also improve your own abilities and how to be like a businessman or a parent or something like that. Why is there so many children's potions? I'm an adult! I'm no longer a child! The end is almost nigh. Is there just like a crap ton of books here? I think so. Right. Our quest for magical powers continues. We're almost at the end.
Beyond these broken doors lies the Heroes Guild.
The Heroes Guild. The place where everyone needs to be.
This academy trained the most supremely gifted sons and daughters of Albion, bound together by the blood that flowed in their veins. Once worshipped by the people of Albion, the great heroes came to be feared and hated.
The light! It burns! It's like if... Got it.
Now channel
It's only a minor pinch.
to strength, skill, or will.
This is what I was talking about, chat.
Combat with hand-to-hand weapons. Skill allows you to shoot faster, with greater accuracy. Will gives you control over the forces of magic.
Magic! You're a good boy. Steve!
Before you is a color's gate. It reacts to the will of one who seeks to use it. You have not been able to use will yet.
No, we have
The
not.
act of reaching this place has given you will experience.
Because we are heroes.
Will ability to activate the color's gate.
So, remember...
Now use the knowledge you have gained so far to better yourself in strength, skill, and will.
So remember how you've got...
Causes the bones
Teresa,
deceased
I am
to
speaking.
rise and fight for you.
So remember how I said about the orbs? The blue one is to melee, the yellow is to shoot, the red one is finally to use your power. My favorite one, personally, is Raised Dead. Like, all is good and everything and like good at damaging, but what why Raised Dead is my favorite is because as you upgrade it, you get more individuals, and the last people that you kill will reflect who they are. So let's say you kill a Balverine, I think they're called. If you kill a Balverine, that Balverine you are able to raise from the dead, and it will attack and help defend you. And not only that, but they're also really good distraction. They're an extremely good distraction. So basically, you raise the dead, and all the enemies that are focused on you will start focusing on the ghost that is basically defending you, and it makes your life a hell of a lot easier when you're battling and fighting it out. So fully recommend the Raised Dead spell. If you can afford it more than once, which I cannot, that is fine. And as it says, we can't upgrade anything else. What you want to do
You feel the power coursing through you.
is you want to hold the button, and that basically makes the spell stronger, and aim it at the color's gate.
Well done. Now you
And
are
look!
ready to begin your journey.
We have got an army! Granted, it's only 2, but as they upgrade it, more will appear, and they'll get stronger, and they'll last longer too. Return to Bower Lake. Now,
Use your newfound abilities to defeat them.
let's give you an example. Boom! So when you've got your ghost helping you out, oh my god, kill them. You also get red orbs that will help. Oh crap! that will help you gain experience for your
Make
willpower.
your way to Bowerstone. I will meet you there.
Okay, Teresa. Ah! Do you see that little whirlpool down there? That is what I was talking about, where you can dive for treasure. Awesome. So from what I can remember, we can't actually just walk into Powerstone right now. We got Thag's men blocking the path, the road there. So in the next episode, I'll show you how to defeat Thag and head into Bowerstone and what we can do from there on. But thank you for watching today's episode. If you liked it, please smash that like and subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next video.